Back here in Lee County, our barrier islands took a big hit 2 years ago from Hurricane Ian, and this week from Hurricane Helene.
The Category 4 storm caused some serious damage to the areas that were still working hard to recover from the previous storm. Link News reporter Ashley French is live from one of those places, Sanibel. Ashley, we know tonight some people are still recovering from Ian, and now they also have to clean up after Helene.
And then, Taylor, that's right. One family I spoke to earlier this evening were in the beginning stages of recovering their home from Hurricane Ian. And now with Helene leaving its mark, it's now set their progress back quite a bit. September 28th of 2022. When lives of people in Southwest Florida were changed drastically by Hurricane Ian. 2 years later, progress has been made, but the emotions of some still recovering on Sanibel Island remain heavy.
A bit of mixed emotions. You can see it's getting sunny now, so it's a beautiful day on Sanibel, but obviously you can see what's here, the aftermath of Helene, 2 years after Ian.
Noel Manley and his wife Casey moved into this home in 2020 from Seattle, Washington, ready to enjoy their next chapter on the island. 2 years later, Hurricane Ian changed everything.
We weren't able to get to our home until 8 days after the storm. We got here and we didn't know what to expect. We actually got to our house and we saw the front door was blown in. And from there, it was sort of like your heart sinks.
Their small one-story home suffered significant damage from the inside out.
Everything's just a mess. Everything's just disorganized, thrown all over the place and sopping wet, covered in an inch of sludge. And we pulled things out of the house, put it in the trees to help them dry. You go into sort of just a state of mind like, what can I do?
Now the aftermath of Helene, mostly left water damage to their yard and home, has set them back a bit.
Helene probably sets us back maybe a couple months, but it definitely doesn't set us back. We'll go forward. We just need to figure out what's the right thing to do in this case. And we'll work together and figure that out.
Despite all the home repairs that needs to be done, they're still optimistic about the future and ready to lend a helping hand to others affected.
We know what it's like back in Ian, right? When you didn't know where you're going to stay that night, where you're going to be tomorrow. So in this case, we'll do what we can to help them out.
Yeah, and the hope here is felt around so many people in this community and remains positively contagious as so many people work to rebuild with unbroken hope. On Sanibel Island, I'm Ashley French, Link News.